Hi Pisces, this is going to be your reading from November the 1st to the 15th. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder that these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. I also just want to say thank you to everyone who's watching, continuing to watching, or if it's your first time watching. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to the reading here, so thank you. So, as some of you know, if you are returning, I start off with the Angel Oracle Guide. I move on to traditional tarot, and then move on to Oracle again at the end of the reading. So, this week is a nice, sweet kind of start to your reading, because the card that you got was Self-Acceptance. Your message. You are making incredible efforts to heal and release habits and thoughts that once held you back. Take a moment to look at yourself through the loving eyes of Mother, Father, God, and appreciate how far you've come, all adversity that you have faced, and the person that you are today. Angels are wrapping their wings around you, encouraging you to see what they see. They see you as perfect in just the way you are. If your confidence has dropped recently, or you've not been as positive as you'd like to have been, change that now by giving yourself credit for where it is due. Maybe you discovered that negative thoughts aren't working for you. This is a time to try loving yourself instead. To get started, and try speaking to yourself more respectfully and giving yourself some leeway and some time to change. When this card appears, know that your self-esteem and confidence have taken some knocks over the years, and that you've had thoughts that are no longer serving you. But your angels want nothing more than for you to be happy and at peace, and they are drawing close now to help you restore your confidence in yourself. You have the ability to live a life that you love, but to experience that fully, you have to recognize that you are worthy of it. So take some time today and recognize that heaven loves you unconditionally, and then take some small steps to loving yourself in the same way. The outer world you experience is a mirror of your conversations that you have inside with yourself, so align with the love. I love that, Pisces. I mean, such a beautiful thing. That kind of reminds me of the Queen of Cups energy here, so I wouldn't be surprised if it came out in your reading, but it's that nurturing kind of aspect, that kind of nurturing yourself. Empress energy, that as well. All right. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Just give me a moment to feel this energy that I'm feeling. For Pisces, please. Sorry if I kind of knocked the camera there. Alright. Just give me a moment to feel this energy. I'm getting this, the first thing they showed me was someone kind of opening. It's almost like on the Fool card. We don't have the Fool card here, but it's almost on the Fool card where it's someone kind of opening up their hands, like almost like freedom, like, you know, they're just like opening up to kind of everything here. It feels like, again, freedom, stress relief, openness, being vulnerable. That kind of energy is I'm kind of associating with you in these kind of 2 weeks. Opening up to new feels like here as well. We have the Eight of Pentacles coming out, which means you're definitely working on something here, or working hard. Maybe you're kind of putting all your focus in your work right now. We have the Three of Pentacles coming in right after, which is kind of our working on our project, or working on something with other people, kind of co-working environments, co-workers, here building something, creating something with other people. But it seems like you're putting a lot of effort and working hard right now. It's interesting though. It feels like maybe this work is a little bit of a distraction, Pisces, or you're trying to distract yourself in your work right now. Because we do have the Page of Swords reversed, it kind of means that there's some communication cut off, or someone's not kind of coming in to kind of talk to us here. I feel like it's some kind of withholding talking to someone, or a conversation with someone here. And I feel like you're kind of doing that by distracting yourself by your work, or putting a lot into your kind of work right now, or what you kind of want to build here. I feel like you had to kind of cut off communication from someone or some people here in order to free yourself a bit, because we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. It's kind of all about letting go energy, you know, kind of releasing what is no longer serving us. Might be that we are kind of holding on too tightly to a specific person or a specific idea here, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse is just telling you to let it go. And it seems like when you kind of let that go a bit, you can kind of move on and you can kind of heal with this Five of Cups that's popping out. The Five of Cups is, in reverse still says that there is sadness, but it says that you are starting to kind of heal from it. You know, things are starting to get better day by day. And it feels like it's almost like with this kind of self-acceptance card that is coming out here as well, that we are kind of healing. We're kind of seeing the person where we are. I don't know, I think you also see that you'll be kind of proud of yourself for maybe how far you've come or the changes that you've made. I'm getting that energy associated with here as well. Interesting, there's the Fool card coming out, but it's coming out here in the reverse, so we're a little bit scared of this kind of new start or this fresh start to happen for us. You know, we're not like fully accepting it. The one thing about the Fool is the Fool just kind of lets everything go, right? They kind of see, you know, they see this kind of fresh start as kind of a new beginning. They're open to it, they're adventurous here, but when it's in the reverse, it's like we're not being open to that. We're not being open to this kind of new cycle. And I've always found it interesting that the Fool always starts, the Fool is 0 in the deck, and it's not 1 in a way. And the Fool is this kind of circular, right? This 0 being circular here, because it feels like we are such a cyclotic world, like everything kind of moves in cycles here. So I always find it so interesting that Fool is 0, because it is like a full cycle, right? And beginning kind of a new cycle for yourself here. So be open to the new, be open to what maybe this new cycle can bring in for you, what new adventures that you could be having here as well, letting go of the past and kind of moving forward here. And I think that's a really big message for Pisces, is about healing and moving forward. We have the Page of Wands popping out here as well, which just talks about this kind of adventurous energy, this passion, this drive, this excitement about life. I really feel like they really want you to kind of harbor that, to, you know, to get excited about things again, excited about new opportunities, what else is out there for you. Yeah, enthusiasm about life again. Maybe just drive or follow what kind of makes you happy here. The Sun card. Yeah, like and Queen of Cups. I knew she'd pop out because that's like the energy that I'm feeling with this as well. Here, Pisces, is this kind of Queen of Cups energy, and I was like, I told you, it's going to pop out. But this is what it feels like. It's like the Queen of Cups is this energy of this kind of nurturing mother card, right? Caring for ourselves, compassion, love, treating ourselves how we would kind of maybe treat a newborn baby. There's so much intent with this kind of Queen of Cups energy. And it's true, how we treat ourselves, how we see ourselves, how we talk to ourselves does affect the energy around us. And I think that's really important right now, because they really want you to focus on your own happiness. Go towards what makes you happy, you know, that way it makes you kind of feel like this kind of childish energy again, that makes you feel this kind of freeing energy, because there was something here that feels like we have to let go of this kind of old chapter, and this new chapter is going to be a lot more self-caring, self-loving, self-compassionate. And this is where this kind of self-acceptance kind of comes in here, because you're starting to kind of tend for yourself, tend for your energy, tend for your care. Even the parts about yourself that you don't love, I feel like you're going to start to give that part some care and the attention that it does need. I'm getting big, like, kind of rebirth vibes as well from this. It's feeling like... I have the Devil energy here. And the Devil energy represents the things that tie us down, alcohol, maybe drugs, vices, toxic people, toxic patterns, keeps us in a low vibration, keeps us feeling like stuck in something here. We have the Justice card coming in right after, and the Justice card is saying something is unjust, unfair, bad karma. Maybe you feel like you were tied to some toxic people recently, or feel tied to some toxic situations, some toxic substances. So again, you might be having kind of a detox right now, it's feeling like, or moving away from that, because we do have the Six of Swords. So it seems like you're kind of moving away from this toxic energy. Again, whether it's a person or someone else, a person or someone else, a person or like, again, a physical thing here, but we are moving away from it, whether it be a physical move, whether it be again, like a physical move, or whether it's just like mentally moving away from it as well. The Justice in the reverse card can also represent maybe a contract falling through. So maybe for some of you, there's some legal proceedings in this from moving away from this person. Legally, you might be sharing stuff or something like that, or rent, or again, it feels like there might be some kind of legal aspect to it as well here. But I want you to reassure that you are doing kind of things for your betterment here. And that's what kind of all these cards are representing. You're doing things for your own self-love, for your own self-care, for your own happiness here. And moving away from the things that are bad for you, and you're kind of raising that vibration. This is what I'm kind of feeling like with this kind of rebirth energy, Pisces. This is kind of just like, okay, I'm starting to move away from the things that are not kind of good for me anymore, and move towards my happiness. Yeah, putting more care into yourself, which is what the Nine of Pentacles is all about. It's my self-love card. It's my self-care card. Thinking you're worthy of things here. I think that's your kind of biggest lesson in these kind of 2 weeks, is to show yourself that self-love, show yourself that self-care. Know that you are worthy of a lot of things, happiness, seeing yourself in like a positive light. Even if you don't feel like that, even if you feel like, I've done a lot of stupid things, or I've done things in the past I wasn't proud of, or made a lot of mistakes, or connected to the wrong people, that's totally fine. Because every day is kind of a new day, right? The present is a new day to kind of change things here. And it seems like you're kind of moving into that space for the betterment, moving into space of a more self-honoring, a more self-loving, a more self-compassionate side to yourself. All right. I have the Ace of Wands popping out, which is a new kind of exciting or kind of fiery beginning here. This could be a new passion project. This could be a new job. This could be a new relationship that's kind of starting. We do have the King of Pentacles popping in right after, so it could be someone that is an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Libra. Or Libra, what? Or Taurus, I don't know why I said Libra. Virgo or Taurus. Again, I get this idea of you just kind of focusing on your work right now, or focusing on your finances, your coins, building that kind of more, what you kind of want to build with that. So for some of you, I don't think it is another person. It feels like more in your energy right now, because we do have the Eight of Pentacles popping out, and we're kind of focusing on that coinage. But yeah, I think it's like what you want to build for yourself financially, what you want to create, what you want to have to kind of feel stable here. We have the Emperor coming out sideways, which is interesting, because the Emperor represents Aries energy. It can go either way in a reading, Pisces. Either, we're being too controlling, or that we need to kind of bring some order and structure into our life. I think the only way you'll be able to understand maybe what is happening for you is a time of meditation, is a time of pause, is a time to kind of rest, to heal, to contemplate, to think here with the Four of Swords. And see kind of, okay, am I being too controlling of my situation? Do I want everything to go the way I wanted it to, or do I need to add a little bit more structure in my life to kind of achieve this kind of King of Pentacles mentality? If you're having trouble with vices, or having trouble with something here that is not kind of making us feel emotionally fulfilled anymore, or when we don't feel emotionally fulfilled, we turn to something. We have the Eight of Cups in reversed here. So if we are in that kind of energy here, I feel like there's a kind of a new solution on the way with the Two of Wands. Also the Six of Pentacles being here, which is someone coming in to kind of maybe help you out or give you a helping hand. We also have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it seems like, again, there's someone coming in with maybe financial help for you, or someone coming in to kind of dig you out of this place where you may be feeling left out in the cold, or kind of this kind of energy that, you know, of loss, of darkness, of, you know, feeling like you don't have enough here. So definitely new solutions are on the way for you. And people are here to help you and care for you. I have the Two of Cups here, and I have the Hierophant in reverse, and I have the Ten of Cups in reversed here. It could be that a Taurus may be coming in for you here, but the Two of Cups is a relationship card. But the fact that it's followed by the Hierophant, and it's also followed by the Ten of Pentacles in the reversed, which just talks about rebellion, going against the status quo, and this kind of talks about not really feeling abundant, feeling stable, feeling like we have everything in our life. I think you're going to be kind of looking at your relationships, or if this maybe person is coming in your life, really kind of ask yourself, is this person, you know, bringing stability into my life? Is this person, you know, encouraging me to move towards better energies? Are they encouraging me to, you know, be more loving towards myself, more caring for myself here? Or are they someone that's kind of like a bad boy? Or are they someone that is rebellious, and I love that, but are they for my best good? I think is the kind of question we should be having ourselves there, Pisces. All right, let me pull some oracle cards and kind of see where we're at. That card makes sense. I'll read it to you in 1 second, but all right. So your Starseed oracle that you got this week was Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor the seed of your light in a unique way. You've likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long shift in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful that you will be, and the more you can tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor on this planet. The wisdom of the stars is implanted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in a different place in the world to anchor this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become, and the less reactive humanity will be. We're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual as part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency, and to trust that you can be in the world, but if not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. We also have the Magician in the Mirror reversed. The Magician in the Mirror reverse is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of the cycle. You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether home, business, family or life direction. You may still be resistant or even disbelieving of the unlimited powers you possess, but it's time to wake up. The misinformation that you perceive limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is a mirror that reflects your inner energy, right? This is what we're kind of talking about this whole reading, how we talk to ourselves, how we perceive ourselves, how we love ourselves. You have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open up to the complete truth of your internal wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take a risk of believing in yourself. Now's the time to dig deep and find confidence and courage within it to make the most of this opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need, and the unlimited force of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. I have all the powers I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in conscious in my internal truth. All right, Pisces, that was your first month reading. I hope that helped.